I first saw the face during a thunderstorm. It was around 2:40 in the morning, and I couldn't sleep because of the rain hammering against the windows. My apartment always sounded strange during storms. The pipes rattled inside the walls, and the wind made this low whistling noise through the cracks near the balcony door. I lived alone on the 14th floor. That detail matters, because what I saw outside my bedroom window should have been impossible. I got out of bed to close the curtains when lightning flashed across the skyline, and for half a second, there was a face outside the glass. Pale, human, staring directly at me. I stumbled backwards so fast I nearly fell over my desk chair. When the lightning flashed again, nothing was there. Just rain, darkness, the city below. I told myself it was a reflection. Maybe my own face caught in the glass during the lightning. That made sense. It had to. But I barely slept after that. The next night, I forgot about it until around the same time. 2:40 a.m. I was watching videos in bed when I noticed something strange. The rain had stopped hours ago, but there were wet handprints on the outside of my window. 4 long streaks running downward through the condensation. My stomach tightened immediately. There was no balcony outside my bedroom. Nothing to stand on. Just 14 floors of empty air. I moved closer, slowly, and then I saw it again. A face, just barely visible near the edge of the window frame, peeking inward. The skin looked unnaturally pale under the city lights. Sunken eyes. Dark lips stretched into the faintest smile. I froze completely. The face slowly moved upward out of sight, like something was climbing the side of the building. I didn't sleep at all that night. The next morning, I checked outside from the parking lot below. I even walked around the building looking upward like an idiot. There was nothing. No maintenance platforms. No fire escape. No ledges near my window. Nothing a person could stand on. I almost convinced myself I imagined it. Then the knocking started. 3 soft taps against the bedroom window at exactly 2:40 a.m. Tap, tap, tap. I sat frozen in bed, staring toward the curtains. The tapping came again, slightly louder. I grabbed my phone and slowly approached the window. Every instinct in my body told me not to look outside, but I did. At first, I saw only darkness reflecting my apartment back at me. Then lightning flashed somewhere far away, and the face was inches from the glass. Its eyes were enormous, too wide, unblinking. Water streamed down its skin as it smiled directly at me. I screamed and stumbled backward. The thing outside tilted its head slowly, almost curious. Then another hand appeared higher on the glass above it. Then another, like it was hanging there vertically, clinging to the building, watching me. I called the police. I knew how insane it sounded while saying it out loud. There's someone outside my bedroom window. The operator asked what floor I lived on. When I told her 14, there was a long silence. 2 officers came an hour later. They checked the roof, stairwells, neighboring apartments, even the fire exits. Nothing. One of them actually laughed while leaving. He told me stress and sleep deprivation can cause visual hallucinations. I wanted to believe him. I really did. But the next night, my phone captured it. I started recording before 2:40 a.m. The camera faced the window while I sat across the room trying not to panic. At exactly 2:40, the tapping started again. Tap, tap, tap. The sound echoed softly through the bedroom. Then the window fogged from the outside, as if someone was breathing against it. My recording shook violently because my hands wouldn't stop trembling. And slowly, a face pressed against the glass from outside. The skin flattened unnaturally against the window. Its eyes rolled upward until only the whites showed, and it smiled wider, wider than a human mouth should be able to. I ran out of the apartment before the recording even finished. I spent the rest of the night sitting in my car in the parking garage downstairs. I kept replaying the video over and over, but something was wrong with it. The face barely appeared on camera. You could see the fog forming on the glass. You could hear the tapping clearly, but the face itself looked distorted, almost transparent, like the camera couldn't fully capture it. Then I noticed something worse. Near the end of the recording, after I ran out of the bedroom, the camera remained pointed at the window, and the thing outside slowly raised one finger, pointing downward, toward the street below. I looked up from inside my car. My bedroom window was dark, 14 floors above me. Then movement caught my eye. Something pale was clinging to the outside wall beside my window, watching the parking lot, watching me. I drove away immediately. For the next few days, I stayed at a hotel across town. No tapping, no face. I started calming down, until the hotel room window fogged from the outside at exactly 2:40 a.m. 3 soft knocks followed. Tap, tap, tap. I refused to look. I sat in the bathroom with the lights on until sunrise. The next morning, there were wet handprints on the outside of the glass, 14 floors above the ground. I moved out of my apartment after that. Quit my job too. I'm staying with my brother now several states away. For a while, things felt normal again. Until last night. I woke up around 2:40 a.m. because my phone buzzed beside the bed. Unknown number. It was a video message. Only 8 seconds long. The video showed the outside of my brother's house at night. The camera slowly tilted upward toward my second-floor bedroom window. And there, pressed against the glass from outside, was the same smiling face staring directly into the camera. Before the video ended, it whispered something softly. I had to replay it 3 times before I understood. "You moved."